Hey there, it's Susan. Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy that I have such wonderful, fabulous subscribers and people that come here every week. Today, I'm talking about something that may be affecting many of you when you've had a rejection and the words that you hear are just so horrific. The words that they used to reject you were thoughtless, cruel, and it's really starting to rock your confidence. Now you're starting to think there's something wrong with you. So I have this question that was sent in from Brian. So, Brian, thank you so much for this. And I'm going to read this for you all now. Brian writes, "Hello, Susan. I'm gay, and the guy I was getting to know. We never made it to the official dating stage. Over the last 4 years, told me that I was always an option, that he enjoyed filling a void when we first started talking back in 2018, and that he felt like he'd be settling. It has destroyed my confidence. There's much more, but I'm limited here in how many words I can write. And boy, I'm telling you, this is beyond horrible. So let me say, it is horrible to feel that you are an option, even more so to have somebody say those words to you. That's just cruel. I mean, so here's where I would go with this. While your confidence has been rocked, let's look at the dynamics of how this was constructed, only to illuminate, and this is not to be harsh with you because I know you're in pain and I know that you're lacking confidence right now, but for any of you that may recognize some of the aspects as I was reading this, go, I would have done that differently there. Here's what this is. One, time frame. 4 years. 4 years, you're liking a guy that hasn't created a meaningful connection with you, didn't say, hey, let's see each other exclusively. Now, did you ask? Better yet, because you know me pretty well. Not only did you ask, how about did you state what you wanted to experience? Such as a month or three in, say, I love spending time with you, but I'm actually looking for a meaningful relationship. And I'd like somebody who values partnership. So my goal here, although maybe I didn't know it in the beginning, I certainly know it now. You're a quality person that I'd like to be with. So that's where I'm going. Love to hear your thoughts on that. Now, if the person comes back to you at month 3 or 4 and says, I'm not in the market for a relationship at all, you could evacuate then and save yourself the other 3.5 years of pain. But I think what you did is default to living in hope. I think you hoped that the more he saw you, that it would be less occasionally and more regularly. And like so many people, this is our go-to. So listen to it out there for this, if this resonates for you. We assume that the more they know us, what's not to like? I mean, we're wonderful people. So why would they? They just need to know us. Once they get to know us and feel comfortable, they'll know what a great person we are. It'll be great. No, sometimes they've been closed to that option from day one for reasons that they don't tell us till push comes to shove, right? But wouldn't it be great if you knew that from the beginning and you didn't have to wait under the false premise that maybe one day, with enough time and energy, they'll actually find me desirable? So we need to, for our safety, for our well-being, cut that out. Hope can be harmful. Hope is needed and necessary, but if you are seeing signs that they do not want what you want, if what you thought was just a little dalliance and now you're like, ooh, I really like them. Now, man, I don't know if they want a relationship. This is something you have to clear up. Don't sweep it under the table. Don't live in hope. Don't let years go on. So that's one. Two, it feels like this was a very strong kick to the curb. And with language like that, it feels to me that that person is either incredibly narcissistic has some kind of mental illness, doesn't know how to regulate their language, has no empathy, or there's a very small chance, but possibility exists, that they understand their despicable behavior and want to really set you free by telling you in the harshest terms possible, dude, like how many times do I have to hurt you? Like you're not the guy, okay? You keep coming back, you keep making yourself available. I'll keep coming because it's convenient for me, but man, look at what you're doing to yourself. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. If you are in a construct where somebody makes you feel like an option, even if they haven't yet said the words, and you're talking years, we give people a couple of months. People, if you're young, I know you think it goes on forever, but your time is valuable here to invest in yourself, to invest in what you love, to invest in life. Why would you want to wait on a maybe? Wait on a maybe. We do not wait on a maybe. I did that video 6, 7 years ago. No waiting on a maybe. Nobody gets to reserve your heart. Nobody gets to test drive you. If you are really somebody that wants to be a part of a family in an environment, you want to go to the same garage every night, they don't get to just drive you around and leave you like dirty in a ditch in the field. They don't get to do that. This is you. This is your life. So when you say it's rocked your confidence, true, that person was not good for you, for your well-being. And the fact that you stayed for 4 years rocked your confidence. But I would ask you to take control over what you can take control over. And that is when you see the signs that they are not going where you are going, what really eradicated your confidence was the ongoing belief, hope, dream. It's the dream. You know, I talk about that. It's the dream that one day, and when the reality of the actions we see day in and day out do not match the dream we are holding on to by our fingernails, it is your responsibility to free yourself. And that is how you gain control of yourself, how you protect yourself, how you honor yourself, how you create a boundary, and how you establish your own confidence and self-trust that you're going to be good to yourself and date people who value you, right? So that's the answer to all of this. It's not in their hands to give us confidence. We have to have our own confidence because people will do what they do according to their disposition and how they feel. Don't ever leave your worth in somebody else's hands. They are not the determinant of your validity, your worth, your desirability. Only you are. And you need to back up what you know to be true about yourself lovingly and honor and pull the plug on somebody that doesn't see it. They don't see it, they don't see it. Next, next, next. Susan Winter here for susanwinter.net. If you want to work with me one-on-one, check out my consultation page. If you want to see some of the products that I have great, great, great gifts. I have this dating games guide that is an app, and you can put it in your back pocket in your phone and just scroll through it through AI verbiage. You can either say a term, keyword, go for a keyword. It takes you to every single video I've ever done on every single topic. It's great if you're in the middle of a date, you're in the middle of a crisis. I'm not there. Please check that out. Also keep checking the main page here on YouTube and my website for different meet and greets around the world, whether it's New York City or Singapore. I love to meet my fans and my followers. And thank you always for coming back to this channel. And if you like it, I would appreciate a subscription. If it helps you, please pass on the information to others. Thank you.